Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Took you so long.
Quit cheating.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Dropping back, it's flag way. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion.
People are going to watch the end of that clip and go, man, that QB got hit hard. That is not on the offensive line. Nice protection. He has all day to sit.
Turning it on. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The Gators want to crank the tempo.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
And historically, this game really has meant a lot. You go back to the 90s, this was basically a de facto national championship game before the championship game. Remember, they played twice back in 1996, the year Danny Werfel won the Heisman Trophy. So this game always means a lot.
With the catch, it's Sturdivant. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Here's the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, and that's crippling to a drive. Second and long, I got to get rid of the football, get some positive yards, set up a better third down. Now it's third and eternity, and the defense has them right where they want.
To the air, it's Lagway. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Back to pass on second down. Pressure coming. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
All right, nice gain on third down there. No, you didn't get the first down. Now it's a thought process, right? Early in the game, do I want to show aggressiveness, or am I going to be a little bit passive? Your decision, go for it or not.
And he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
That 50-yard field goal attempt was no good, and now they'll have to play defense. First and 10 from the 33. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Caught close to the marker, it's Pittman. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, and forcing the incompletion.
The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
The Noles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And the Seminoles are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point at the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting it because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
And the Seminoles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Noles are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Finds his tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Early in the game, pass complete, great job, sets up a manageable fourth down. We're going to set the tone early in this game. We're going to be aggressive. Yes, we're going for it.
On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. They've got a first down here to open the period. Give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Gators heading quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. That Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Gators are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's so as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it there.
To throw, it's Flagway. Right on the money. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. The defense calls a timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Makes the catch at the 20. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Now from inside the red zone. Slings it downfield. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Got some room to run. The 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, no. How about this defense taking one back to the house? The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Flagway. That's caught, it's ball. Turning on the Jets. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Gators! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's out of bounds at the 40-yard line, and you want to talk about flipping the field. He just did it. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Sends it downfield, and incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he's going to bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. Offense in an empty set. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. The sure hands. It's White. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll pull it down and run. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. That incompletion brings up third down for the offense. He's looking downfield to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. To the air, it's Lagway. Here comes the heat. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home.
Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's White. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Wide open spaces. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They'll ride the hot hand. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Noles in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the right. Breaks the tackle. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
And I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Makes a connection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Seminoles are on the move. On the move, it's Holmes. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Good, solid tackle. And the Seminoles in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And the missed connection on third down.
When you get the incompletion there on third down, you've still got a half of football basically to play. Do you trust your defense down one possession to get it back to give you a shot? If you don't, you've got to stay out there and you've got to go for this. And you've got to dial up your best play to stay on the field.
Motion from the wide receiver. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop.
Might be changing the route. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Drills him with the stiff arm. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right thing.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He's taking the shot. He's got it all right. Running free. He's at the touchdown Gator. And that one will give him the lead.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's White. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter.
Florida State, 14.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Now the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pressure coming.
And how about the awareness by this guy? On 3rd down, scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics. And also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
To the ground. He's got it again. Nice down. And the Knowles will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to barrel in. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to punch it in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football. And I love the defense here, playing downhill, playing fast, understanding it's third and goal. I don't have as much space behind me. I can be more aggressive on that touch pass. They come up, they set the edge, and make the big tackle.
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Touchdown, Florida State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. It was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. To the air on first down. Buys a little extra time. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
To the air, it's Lagway. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, going up top. Looking left. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Florida. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late. take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied. Late in the game, I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's open on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And he shows up in a big moment. We haven't heard his name much, right, Reese? Like, he hasn't made a bunch of plays, but this offense, when they need it, down the stretch, late in this football game, he makes an enormous play for his team.
Finds his man. It's White. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It's caught. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. Headed to the end zone. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Quarterback sneaks ahead. And he tried to punch it in himself, but the defense stands tall on first down. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get them under that center.
The sneak scores it.
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They march 79 yards on the drive, and what a huge scoring extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter, about to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Glagway. Quick strike complete.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Got room on the return.
the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.